Can y'all hear me? I think y'all can hear me. Y'all should be able to. I'm ready to turn this music off. To get this music off. Besties, can y'all hear me? Well, like, I think I should say, can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us? I don't think JJ can hear me. Can you hear me, JJ?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. Yeah, this music gotta go. Next, done. Okay, can y'all hear? You can only hear me. Well, can y'all hear JJ now? Now you can hear him? Ooh, yeah.
Let's go.
Now you hear him? Well, hi. Hi, everybody. AKA, sister, Tila, and everybody else.
Yes,
Today,
hello.
yes. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kenny. Hi. Uh. I don't know why I just feel so nervous. Are you nervous, JJ? I feel like I'm very nervous. And I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm nervous.
why. I feel so it's so weird, but anyway, thank you guys for coming today. We're gonna be talking about Black excellence. Woo, yeah. We're gonna be talking about Black History
Woo!
Month. Sister, you're gonna hate this because you're gonna say that I feel like I'm lecturing you and da da da. But it's for a good reason because everybody wants free education, so that's what we're doing. We're giving out free education today. Um, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start off by getting out the way introductions. I'm pretty sure y'all know me. I hope y'all know me already. I think y'all do. I think y'all do. So I'm gonna let JJ go first. Yes, Bessie, you can go first. You can
Oh
go
my
first
gosh.
with
Me? I'm so honored.
yes. You can go first with introducing yourself.
Okay, hi guys. If you don't know me, my name is JJ. Well, my actual name is Joshua, but I do go by JJ. Um, I am a part of the LGBTQ plus community. I identify as pansexual. Um, yeah, I'm an aspiring content creator. I did go to college for a little while. I dropped out just because I wasn't feeling the whole school thing anymore. But when I was going for musical theater actually. And I really liked that. I really did enjoy that. And that's something I've always wanted to do kind of is to entertain and kind of perform.
Hmm.
But so yeah, that's kind of why I want to be a content creator now is just because I like entertaining people. Whether they be laughing with me whenever I do something cool or laughing with me whenever I mess up.
Love that. We stand. We should convince JJ to sing for us. Yes. Woo. Let's convince JJ to sing for us.
Sometime for sure.
Make sure
What
y'all
are we
follow.
thinking? What are we thinking?
I don't know. It gotta be something from Encanto though. Are you gonna really? I don't think you're gonna really do it. Would you like really do it? Can you hear me? I don't think he can hear me, guys. Did I mute myself? I muted myself. Oops. Could you hear me now? Wait, what? I'm so boosted. Um, I think I muted myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of curious. I was wondering if he's muted or what, and I just checked. I was about to say, I think you muted.
It's so fucking embarrassing. Anyway, hi Lainey, welcome in. So yeah,
Hey, Lainey.
I was trying to peer pressure JJ into singing for us, but that kind of failed because I muted myself halfway through. Um, so yeah, moving
Uh,
on. Moving on, we're gonna
maybe
ask
later
about
on. Maybe in a little while I'll sing something.
shit. It's Black History Month. You need to get to up. You need to get to rejoicing. All right.
You're
So
right. You're
I'm
right.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Um. So yeah, JJ's amazing. JJ's my bestie. He's cracked the
Oh,
DVD. Cracked He's so funny. Like JJ is so funny, it don't make no sense. So I don't know what if y'all don't follow him on Twitch, I don't know why y'all don't. He is so fucking hilarious. But yeah, he's amazing. So
You're too sweet.
I'm being for real. Like I'm being honest. Anyway, um, I'm Tanny. I am an aspiring content creator as well. I am a full-time college student, which is why I want to cry every single day of the week. But yeah, I'm studying sociology, law, justice, and social change with a minor in crime and justice, and I want to go to law school. So that is like the front row picture of me. To be honest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's a great representation of me in a nutshell. I am a part of the LGBTQ community. I am bisexual. Um, and I play a lot of Dead by Daylight, like a very unhealthy amount. But yes, that's me. So I'm happy that we got introductions out the way. I really just wanted y'all to meet JJ because JJ is amazing. Like so, yeah. So let's just talk about JJ. So let's get into why have we summoned you all here today? Why have we summoned you all here today? We have summoned you guys here today so we could talk about Black History Month and offer free education because clearly that's what everybody wants. Nobody wants to do the work; they want free education. So, boom, we're gonna give it to you. So, JJ, do you want to get into what is Black History Month? Why is Black History Month important, and what's the purpose of it?
First, hi sisters, how you doing?
Oh yeah, hi,
But yeah,
hi.
so for me, Black History Month has always been it's always just felt like a time where we should celebrate Black people and the amazing things that they do every day and have been doing and haven't been getting the proper credit for. Like I just feel like they should be celebrated even more so. But still, like I feel like that same energy should still carry around throughout the year. I just feel like Black History Month is a time where we should really show what Black people are capable of and solely focus on our joy and the good things that we've done and stuff like that. And I'm gonna say this year, I have seen a lot of like Black positivity this year. Like I've seen a lot of people uh supporting Black people, and it's been a lot more like consistent throughout the year than in previous years, and I've actually really liked it. It's been nice.
Oh.
It's really been nice to see a lot more like Black people getting recognition. Honestly,
I agree. Black History Month was like originally founded on like dedicating attention and time into like highlighting Black history because it's not something that's taught in school and like Black excellence and like things that and contributions that have come from Black people. So that was like the original like meaning, and it's still kind of the meaning. I think now as I've gotten older, I do see like more of an emphasis on celebrating like Black people's joy and uplifting Black people in the community because I think from like being in middle school and going through high school, Black History Month has always just been a month where we talk about MLK and Rosa Parks or Harriet Tubman. Like I just feel like it has always just been kind of like stigmatized where we just clearly just run through slavery. Like we go through the whitewash version of slavery and then we talk about MLK and bam, that's Black History Month. So as I've gotten older, Black History Month has just kind of turned into something where it's just more about not even like for me, not even more about like going back through the education portion of Black history, but just more so like uplifted and celebrating Black people and Black excellence. So I think that's kind of where what Black History Month means to me as I've grown older. You said I think Kenny has said that in Europe we never got educated on all. Yeah, that's something that flies around the U.S. as well. In my education, even in Black schools that was predominantly Black History Month was always just skated over. So it just never was something that was just given towards like offering a sincere dedication to like educating people on like the topic. Um, but yeah, so that's pretty much like the purpose of Black History Month. So like pretty much summarized from what it was, which was just geared to like education and just highlighting these members, into now like in more of a 2022 standpoint is pretty much on black excellence and uplifting black people. So going along with that topic, how has your Black History Month been, bestie? How has it
So
been? And
it's been good. It's been good.
you have to
Like I
elaborate.
said,
What do you
like I
mean?
said, I've been seeing, like I've said, I've been seeing a bunch more black people uh getting recognized and like shown off and stuff like that, and I'm really appreciative of that because it's so nice to see more black representation in media and in games and in just any kind of life. Like I think my TikTok page is mostly full of like almost all black content creators now, and I just love that so much. It's so nice. But yeah,
Same.
I've seen a lot of like black empowerment this month, and it just, it feels like it's been a good month. I haven't seen a lot of really performative actions from anybody where it seemed like they're trying to do something to fake any kind of support or anything like in previous years, and I've also really appreciated that as well.
Mhm. What would you Okay, so of like from as far as my Black History Month, I think Black History Month for me has been, I don't know. I think it's been a success this year. I do think that I can do agree with you that I have seen a lot more companies like really focused on like uplifting black people and like celebrating black excellence and like highlighting content creators and stuff. I really do like it. It has been some mess. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely been some mess.
Oh yeah.
um and look, let's talk about it. It has been to me, Black History Month has been, I don't know, it's been nice to see games, like gaming companies highlighting like black content creators who play the game and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of that recently. That's really nice. Um that's more so around my Black History Month because I am a content creator, That is a huge part of what I do every day. So, um it's been really nice to see like the Black Brilliance thing they did for Twitch was nice. It was a mess with that, but it was still really nice. Um what DVD did every Thursday highlighting like a black creator like from the Fog Whisper team was really really nice. I don't even remember what they did last year. Do y'all remember what they did last year? Cause I don't remember what DVD did last year, but they definitely took the cake this year. I don't know who they was talking to, but I just thought it was a very important thing, and I thought it was nice. They co-signed. They did do a tourney with y'all.
Oh
They-
yeah.
yeah, but what they did this year took the cake. Well, last year was great too. I just don't remember it. I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing last week. But that was I'm really Black History Month has been good. I do think it's always kind of pushback every time like race is pushed to the like to the forefront. Like now we talking about it's an actual month celebrating black people, so like I think racism is always at a peak during this year, so it has always been some like cloudiness like that I've been seeing this month with like focusing on the wrong thing, putting our energy into being combative and like not highlighting excellence. But for the most part, I think it's been a success. um so yeah.
Yeah, I think we've had a few more wins than losses this Black History Month.
For
So
sure.
I'm happy with it.
For sure. We definitely taking them dubs this year, right? We taking
Oh yeah.
dubs. We like sister said, we letting those racists cry in the corner. In the corner
Yep.
by themselves. We're not giving no energy to none of that.
No, no
None of
energy.
it.
Ain't paying no attention to it.
Exactly. Exactly. We just uplifting other black people all 2022. That's how I'm feeling right now. But okay, so now let's get into like the meat and gravy of why we are here. I'm so happy we got the introductions and stuff out the way. Love you all. Hi, welcome. Hey Mika, how you doing? Did I miss somebody? No. Okay. Boom. Oh, hey Louie. And we support you too, Kenny. Yeah, yeah. Oh, y'all cute. Okay. Anyway, so today we are going to be highlighting two people each that we think have a very that have had a very strong impact on Black history, and it's people that some people might know. And if y'all know, I'm giving y'all, a nice little pat on the back. But if you
Yeah,
don't know them, it's not like nothing wrong with the. But these people not really highlighted in history. So, like we said, like from normal education standpoints, when you talk about Black history, people can literally go to MLK first, and then they go to Rosa Parks, then they go to Harriet. Like the big staples. So we're
yeah,
not talking
that's
about the
the only people
staples.
I was ever taught about in school.
Right. So we Frederick, we not talking about the people. We not talking about the normal people. We are trying to highlight hidden figures, more hidden figures along Black history that we feel like have had a very strong impact. So, JJ, would you like to start us off with your first person who you would like to talk about?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so this guy, so y'all know I'm a gamer. Obviously, I do play a lot of video games. I just so happen to play all of my video games on console for the most part. And so this guy's actually like really important actually because it was his technology that helped to invent the first cartridge uh console. So his name is Jerry Lawson, and
Mhm.
he was heavily inspired by George Washington Carver and ended up going to Queens College in New York. Um, but yeah, oh my God, I just need my desk, bro. But yeah, so he went to school for like computing and stuff, and he was one of the only few people. Yes, I like that. Yes, I like Hamilton for real, for real. But yeah, so he was one of the like only black people in the like computing industry whenever the video game era was really coming about and stuff like that. And he was actually the only black member on the Silicon Valley Homebrew Computing Club, and ended up meeting Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak and a couple other like inventors and stuff like that that went on to do some things. But he worked at a I can't remember the name of the company, but he worked at some I think it was Fairchild something company, and it was him that helped invent the Fairchild Channel F console, which was the first console that could take like interchangeable cartridges. So like he's the whole reason that Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo and all them are where they are today, and
So I'm
so that's
hearing this.
actually pretty
He
cool.
paved the way. What? He paved the
Yeah,
what? He
actually, like
laid
he
the
paved the way for
foundation.
consoles, man.
That's
Like he
that's what
led
I'm
video games
hearing.
to what they are.
That is amazing. And I did not know that. I did not know that. So I do have a link for y'all if y'all wanna do some extra reading on Jerry Lawson. I'm gonna be dropping links in the chat. So
Oh, thank you. That's so
be
sweet.
prepared. Just in case y'all want to do some extra reading on like anybody that we talk about today. Sorry if I'm like moving too slow for y'all. But yeah. See, like that's the importance of us working together. We can offer further education, but I did not know that, and I probably would have went my all my years on this planet without having knowing that like a black man laid the foundation for what video consoles are today. So I just think that
Yeah.
that's a very amazing fact and a
It
very
really is. Like and like I love that so much, especially considering like I've had consoles my whole entire life, man. And to know that it was a black man that paved the way for them to be what they are, that's amazing.
yes, big purr, big purr. Um, Okay, besties, let's move on to my first person. So, my first person, her name is Claudette Colvin, and some people might actually know who she is. So, we all kind of know the story about Rosa Parks and how, she refused to give up her seat on a bus, and it just really sparked this whole wave. But well, I hope some people know that she wasn't the first person to do that. She wasn't the first woman to get arrested for that either. So Claudette Colvin, she was 15 at the time, and she did the exact same thing that Rosa Parks did. She was on her way from school. The bus was flooded with white people. It was like a white woman who didn't have a seat on the bus. The bus driver was yelling at them. Other white passengers was telling them they have to get up. Whoop de whoop. Her classmates on the bus got up. She did not. She said that she knew the Constitution. She was learning about the Constitution. She knew her rights, and she said she was not getting up. And after going back and forth with the bus driver, him telling her that you have to get up, you have to give up your seat. She did have the support of her black classmates saying that the only thing she had to do was be black and die. Which I thought when I reread the story, I thought that was pretty savage. Just saying some like real like we don't have to do shit, but be black and die. That's for sure. So after that, she got arrested. She went on trial, and she was tried for three things. She was tried for disturbance of peace, breaking the segregation law, but they dropped both of them charges, but she was found guilty for assaulting the officers. Like during interviews that she talked about when she talked about this situation, she often talked about like how feeling like she was gonna get raped in the car from them. But it's always like this common misconception on if she was very aggressive when she was getting arrested. Like the story is split, like half the people that were there, like the black people were there, saying that she was feisty and she was aggressive and she was fighting her way like the entire time. But then when she talks about the story, she usually talks about how she did not put up a fight. She did not do any of that. Um, so after she was tried and she was only found guilty for assaulting the officers, civil rights leaders they decided that she would not be the plaintiff that they wanted to organize this movement around like they did Rosa Parks. So it's always people got their own reasons on why they feel like they did not choose Claudette Colvin to run the story with. Some people say it's because she's a dark skinned woman. She was not light skinned like Rosa Parks. She did not have the look. At the time, she was 15 years old. So she was a child, and it's this whole thing that's coming out that she was pregnant, and that's why they didn't want to wrap the whole movement around her. But she talks about how she wasn't pregnant up until the summer after she was already convicted. So it's the people saying she was pregnant at the time that she got arrested was not true. So it's like a lot of misconceptions as to why they did not run the story, or like why her story did not get enough energy or support from the civil rights leaders at the time that Rosa Parks story did. But I think that's all up for the interpretation. But I just thought she would be pretty dope to highlight because everybody know the story of Rosa Parks, but not everybody know that she wasn't the first person that did it. And then I think it's kind of dope at the same time that her name is Claudette because I don't know why would that be so dope or iconic for me. Why would that be so? I don't know. I don't know. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. But if y'all want to read up on the situation that I just I'm gonna link the wrong thing. If y'all want to read up a little bit more on Claudette Colvin, y'all can. I'll link y'all to her story. I do think the link that I'm about to give y'all, I do think it's very biased. So take that with a grain of salt. Bessies, take that with a grain of salt. Definitely just take the information and go to different sources. Um, because this site was written on Rosa Parks' biography, like a part of it. I don't think it's gonna be the most factual as to why they didn't run with her case versus Rosa Parks, especially if it was like some colorism and other stuff involved. But I do think, as far as like the getting the facts right about her story, I do think that's valid. So yeah, so that was the first person that I wanted to highlight to y'all. I don't know why. I don't know why I just thought she would be a great fit for this. It's just so interesting. But yeah.
She
Any
is really
thoughts, Bestie?
interesting.
Any thoughts?
Oh, she's very interesting. I definitely like her. I definitely like her.
Yeah. It's
Like,
yeah.
for her to be 15 years old and to be taking a stand like that during a time like that, that's some power there, you know?
Yeah. I think so too. And then especially because like during the time, people kind of had this whole conception, like perception about slavery, or like this whole era that like black people was just taking it laying down. They wasn't fighting back. They didn't have nothing. So like hearing like her recap her story and stuff, and then hearing like what her classmates were saying, because her classmates was on a bus. The homies was in the back of the bus too. Like
Oh
they were
yeah.
they were there. So hearing like all the little stuff that they were saying, and like the resistance that she was getting, like this fiery like responses. I don't know. I just thought it was very interesting in here, because it's not really what you hear when you talk about, well, when you hear about civil rights leaders and stuff. And I'm pretty sure we can all theorize as to why her story didn't get as much traction as it did. Um
Yeah, I got some ideas, but yeah.
I, what's your ideas? Cause
I mean,
it's a very
to me, it definitely does feel a bit colorist. It definitely does speak a bit colorist to me because it just seems like they looked at Claudette and they were like, "Well, yeah, she took the stand. She took a stand. She did this and this and went to jail for it, but she don't really look the way that we would want her to look. She don't look similar enough to the people that we could maybe get them to understand." Like I feel like it's something like that, you know?
mhm.
Like it just feels a little colorless to me is what it's feeling like, is why they didn't run with her instead of and chose Rosa Parks.
Mm. Hmm.
I don't know what you're thinking, but yeah.
I'm thinking. So I just want to say one thing: if neither of y'all speak on Bridges, I'm beating y'all asses, and then sisters will fall co-signing that. Y'all trying to box or something?
Oh,
Like, do y'all want to literally link up and box during Black History Month though? That should be a crime. Black on black violence. Like, don't do
oh my gosh, for real,
that.
for real. Oh my god, oh my god.
Don't,
Not
not,
Lainey thirding it. No, not this.
bro. Cause do y'all want to give a presentation? Y'all have the
Yeah.
floor. Y'all have the floor. The floor is y'all's. Like, y'all go off.
My days.
Go off. Go off. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for y'all. Like, I'm kidding. I'm gonna link y'all up as well. I'm gonna link y'all up on Ruby Bridges. Talk
For
about
real,
now
for
we were
real.
packing. I'm not finna get jumped. I'm catch a
No,
bus. You trying to be funny,
not
Lainey? Because we
oh
was just talking about
no.
Claudette. Are you trying to be funny during Black History Month? This is a very serious
Yikes.
topic. It's a very serious topic. Okay, I'm just kidding. We do
Oh
know
my
who Ruby
days.
Bridges is, but maybe she's just not a part of the presentation, love. Maybe she's just not a part of the
Yes.
presentation.
Yes.
Like, because if you want to, I can add you a camera right now. You can hop on. You can
I
hop
can
right
ask you a
on.
camera right now.
Right. You can hop right on. Lainey, you want to get on? We all on Discord. What's up? We can do a break and we can make this a four-way. Okay, anyway, JJ, you can continue. I am going to link y'all up to Ruby Bridges' story, though. Because she was not a part of the presentation. But I feel like I'm about to get canceled if I don't link her up.
I do like Ruby Bridges, so but yes.
She told me I'm here to thrive in a black, as you should. That is exactly what this is.
Yes,
Do y'all see this?
exactly.
These colors above us? What is it giving? What is it giving?
Mhm.
Exactly. So I am gonna link y'all up to Ruby Bridges, but she was not a part of the presentation. Sorry, besties. We only picked two people each. Sorry.
And
Cancel
that's
me.
true. Plus, I've learned about I do remember learning about Ruby Bridges before. I don't remember if it was in school or on my own time. So I was trying to find people that maybe not everybody knew about, you know?
Hmm.
Trying to show some education.
Yes. But for the people who are curious and they like, I don't know who Ruby Bridges is, but I don't want to ask because they're gonna cancel us in chat. There's the link. Okay,
Yes.
Bessie, you are up. The floor is yours. I'm going to shut up now.
Okay. So the other person that I did want to talk to y'all about, her name is Lorraine Hansberry. She was a civil rights activist, and she was actually a playwright. So like she wrote plays and stuff like that, poems and stuff. Okay, and she wrote a play called Raisin in the Sun, which was about a struggling black family who was from Chicago's South Side. And she named the play based off of a Langston Hughes poem, Harlem, A Dream Deferred. And it actually was a it actually ended up being a highly produced play. It made it to Broadway in New York on one of the New York stages in Broadway on Broadway, and was the first play written by a black woman to ever be on Broadway. And this was in about 1959, 1961. I believe they made a film about it. And she was actually a lesbian, but she never publicly outed herself. So nobody found out that she was a lesbian until like 2014, whenever some of her diaries and some of her other writings that she had written were discovered. But she did join a group called the Daughters of Bilitis, in which she wrote a bunch of letters about feminism and homophobia to different magazines. And so she did a lot for not only the black community but also for the LGBTQ community as well.
We like it. I did not know that. Look at Bessie educating. I didn't. Did y'all know that? I'm kidding. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, and I think it's interesting because like when you think about this like era, a lot of people don't really talk about the fact that they was like writing plays or like trying to be directors and stuff. So I didn't. That was new information to me. That was new information to me. So
Like I said earlier, I wanna like I like entertainment and stuff like that. So it really like connects with me that she was the first black woman to get a play on Broadway. That's pretty dope.
yes, yes, yes. That is very dope. It's giving black girl magic. What? Okay, but it's so iconic too that it's that you chose somebody that got to play on Broadway because you just love Broadway so much. So it just makes sense that this is like what you would like who you would highlight. Like
Yes.
it just makes sense. Um
Yeah. See,
well
I wanted to pick people that connected with me, and that means something to me. So
okay, Bestie. Can you go through chat while I links people up to more information about Lorraine Hansberry.
of course I can. Yo, hi, Deathy. Deathy says, give him beauty and grace and respect. Yes, we love that.
Yes,
What's up,
perfect.
Coffee? Coffee said, hope everyone's having a good Black History Month so far. Yes, it's been very good so far. I've been enjoying it. I've been having a nice time.
As you should. As you
And
should.
Louis wondering if you're gonna post this on your YouTube channel.
If I don't get copyright strikes, then yeah. I was gonna post into the soul, but I got copyright striked because if we showed a YouTube video, we probably about to get copyright striked in a
Dang.
few minutes here. So
Hopefully
probably gonna
not. We'll
post
see
a
though.
post. I think I did post it though. I'm probably gonna post the first half up until this point of where we got. Hi, Portia. Hi, gorgeous.
Hey, Portia, how you doing?
Yeah. So we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. I definitely gonna wanna post this up for people that got here a little bit late. We was late too though. So
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean, I
sorry. I can't be on time. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm never on time. And if y'all thought I was, y'all know that I'm never on time. So when y'all saw 6, y'all should have automatically knew it was gonna be like 6:15, 6:30. I'm never on time. I am, even if it's my event, never on time. So just come on, very late. Next. Next. Y'all already knew that. And I'm very much dodging the feds on YouTube. They coming for my throat.
Oh
Um,
my gosh,
I
not
tried to
that.
upload into the soul. They told me nope. You don't even pass it. They don't even try it. It's not you. So
Oh,
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But if I do, I will let y'all know. Maybe JJ could upload it on his channel. What you doing, JJ? The
yes,
feds not looking for
yes.
you over there. So
Hey, I could do that. I could upload it to my YouTube channel. I could stand a copyright strike if we get copyright strike. Don't worry.
okay.
I could take a strike.
Okay, we love that. Take a knee. Okay. Oh my god, it's midnight there. That's crazy. Okay, so my last person that I am highlighting, and it's not Ruby Bridges, so fight me. I did link her up though. Okay, it's not.
Yes, yes, we got
It
her
is
linked up.
not Ruby Bridges. Let me just cut it off right now. Um, okay, so where is my notes? Okay, so my last person is Marsha P. Johnson, and we getting some LGBTQ rep in here because Johnson, she was a black transgender woman and an activist known for her involvement in the Stonewall Inn riots in 1969. So we do have a video explaining what the Stonewall, I'm saying that right. Yep, Stonewall Inn riots were for everybody that's like confused, but this really was like an uprising against police brutality in New York City that was against the LGBTQ community. And she was, come on now. She was definitely giving, let's start a fight. Let's start a movement today. So we
Yes.
are going to show a video kind of offering a little bit of background information on what the riots were and what was happening at the time. So think about the time frame, the 1960s. A lot of this stuff happened around late 1960s, but still all the time, same time zone, pretty much. So let me get the video pulled up. Don't be looking at y'all gonna see my desktop in a minute here. Don't be being nosy either. Don't be being nosy. I don't want to hear none of y'all gotta talk about it. Don't be nosy. Um
You got on your desktop. Let's see it. Let's see it.
no, I have to literally hide everything. Cause yeah. Oh, y'all don't need
My
to see
sister
nothing.
said, "Get the binoculars." You right?
I'm literally not gonna switch the screen just because y'all said that. I'm gonna wait. I'm about to wait until I can hit skip this and zoom in. Okay. Okay,
Not
y'all.
them squinting at your glasses. Ah.
Y'all are messy. Cut it out. Cut it out right now. Cut it out right now. Okay, anyway, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna move quick. I'm gonna move quick. Y'all not even gonna be able to see it. Look, I'm full screened already. Full screened already. What's up? What's up? I'm full screen. Okay, so let me know if y'all can hear this. I'm finna actually mute my mic so y'all don't hear me talking.
Yeah.
In the early morning hours of June 28, 1969, a riot broke out in front of the Stonewall Inn in New York City. The violent protest became known as the Stonewall Riots. The Stonewall Riots were a watershed moment in the gay rights movement, sparking activism and awareness across the United States. We'll look at the roots of the riots, the events, and their lasting impact. In the 1950s and 60s, homosexuality was still considered sodomy and illegal in 49 states. The punishments varied greatly by state, ranging from heavy fines to imprisonment. In society, members of the gay community were often subject to violence, harassment, and discrimination. In New York City, gay bars were havens for people with diverse sexual orientations and gender identities, places where they could avoid harassment and violence. The Stonewall Inn served as a popular refuge. The Stonewall Inn was owned by the mafia. The mafia bribed the police to look the other way. In turn, the mafia made money overcharging patrons for drinks. Even so, the patrons were not fully safe from homophobia and discrimination. The mafia would extort wealthy patrons, threatening to out them to their employers and families. Despite the mafia's bribes, the police still regularly raided the Stonewall Inn and other gay bars, charging them with solicitation of homosexual relations. Trans and other gender nonconforming people were also targeted, subjected to violence, and arrested if they weren't wearing what the police deemed gender-appropriate clothing. This oppression and mistreatment came to a head in the early morning hours of June 28, 1969. 9 police officers entered the Stonewall Inn in a raid. The patrons were fed up. As the police roughly tried to arrest bartenders and customers, many resisted. Outside the bar, people in the hundreds began rioting. They threw bottles at the police and pushed through the barricades. The police officers retreated from the crowd and locked themselves inside the Stonewall Inn. Rioters responded by setting the bar on fire. Police reinforcement arrived, and the original officers managed to get out of the burning bar. Meanwhile, the angry mob had grown into thousands. Eventually, the police were able to get the crowd to disperse, but it didn't last long. The riots continued until July 1st. While some criticized the violent and destructive riots, others pointed to the brutality and unjust treatment of the gay community. This large-scale defiance made a massive impact on society. The Stonewall riots were the beginning of the modern gay liberation movement, which also brought attention to others marginalized for their sexual or gender orientation. The riots sparked the formation of the Gay Liberation Front, the first group to publicly advocate for equal gay rights. On the one-year anniversary of the riots, they also organized the first Gay Pride Parade. Today, Pride events are still held on the anniversary of the Stonewall riots in cities around the country and even the world. In 2016, President Obama made the Stonewall Inn and the area outside where the riots broke out a national monument. This became the first national monument celebrating gay history. The Stonewall riots may have been violent, but they marked a pivotal moment in history. No longer would people quietly endure the stigma associated with their sexual and gender orientations. Through the Stonewall riots, the gay rights movement gained mainstream visibility and a momentum that continues to this day.
Alrighty. I definitely did have to back up out of that, but I'm not finna play with. Oops, I ain't finna play with y'all. So, yep. Anyway, so we gonna be highlighting. Yes, big period, and yes, we are learning today, Mika. We are your teachers. You're like really, really. I don't know how to explain it. Am I muted, Bessie? Cause can you hear me?
No, you're not muted. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, you was quiet, so I was scared
Oh,
that
my
I
bad.
accidentally muted you, and I'm like, "Mm, please." But okay. So I wanted to highlight the video didn't do a great job at it. Clearly, this is Black History Month, but go off. The video got the point across. All right, that we wanted to show. The video got the point across, but I wanted to highlight Marsha P. Johnson, who was people credit her as the person who started the riots, who like really kicked off this whole front. She's credited in books, but you know, it's debatable. It's debatable to say that one person really started the whole movement because it's such a large movement. You know, they're not gonna give no black woman credit for that, especially no black trans woman credit for that. But we are today. That's what we gonna do. Yep,
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
said it. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Um, so she was just known for like being an activist and really advocating for not only black but LGBTQ rights during this time. So let me link y'all up on Miss Marsha so we can go through that. Let me find it where I had the link because I cannot find it for some reason. Um, yes, JJ, talk to the people. My phone just died. While I
Oh,
look up my
the link
link.
is in the way. So, let me just give a little recap. So far, for anybody who was a little bit late, because I think I saw Jimbo's come in a little bit late. Um, we talked about how our Black History months have been. We was saying that yeah, it's been a little bit messy, but honestly, this has been one of the better Black History months that I've seen and that I've experienced because I've seen a lot more Black joy and Black people being represented and just shown off and stuff, and it's been really nice. We also talked about a couple people that maybe aren't necessarily known about. I brought up Jerry Lawson, who went to Queens College in New York, and he was one of the few black men in computing in the 70s whenever the video game era was really coming around. And he invented the Fairchild Channel F console, which was the first console with interchangeable game cartridges. So, like, he paved the way for modern day consoles for like Nintendo, Sony, Xbox, and all that stuff. So I thought that was amazing that it was a black man that paved the way for that. Uh, we talked about Lorraine Hansberry, who was the first black woman to get a show on Broadway on a stage in New York. It was called A Raisin in the Sun, and it was about a struggling black family. She also ended up being she was a lesbian, but she never publicly outed herself. And Tani brought up Claudette Colvin, if you haven't heard of her, who was a young lady who stood her ground sitting on the bus in her seat after coming home from school one day, but she was 15 years old and she was darker skinned. So for some reason, they chose not to run with her whenever choosing an activist, and they waited 9 months until Rosa Parks did the same.
So
But
what?
yeah, and then Tanny also brought up Marsha as well.
Mm-hmm. Who I'm pretty sure if you just came in, you just saw. And even like to add on to the Claudette Coven thing, Rosa was like involved in that story. Like she was involved in the trials and everything. And I think if you go back to the link that I gave y'all for her story, they actually talk about Rosa Parks' involvement in Claudette Colvin's whole trial and making sure that she didn't get like convicted. So she was very, if we're gonna say somebody was influenced by somebody, I would definitely say that Claudette Colvin definitely inspired Rosa to do what she did. Especially if it came down to them needing to pick somebody to like represent the movement. Yeah. So so those are the people that we really wanted to highlight for today's, celebrating black excellence. Um, did you have anything that you wanted to talk about? Like any closing thoughts on the matter, Bestie? The floor is
Uh,
yours.
oh my, before I mean, I just want to say I really hope that people keep this same kind of energy throughout the rest of the year because I really do feel like Black people should be celebrated and should be shown off and recognized for the things that they do more than just 1 month out of the year. Because we do things for more than just 1 month out of the year, you
Hmm.
know?
Yeah. I'm a pessimist at heart, which is what sucks because I know that they're not gonna keep up this same energy. I just hope that this year, like different companies and different platforms, they keep up this same like, even if it's like a random spur of highlighting black excellence, they keep it up throughout the year. Like it really sucks that you have to um wait until February to see like this influx of black creators across different platforms, on TV, on media, shown in like fashion. It's really sad that you have to wait for that moment to see some type of diversity in who they show or who they push to the forefront. But I'm just hoping that maybe this year, because this Black History Month was pretty lit though. Hoping that maybe
Yeah.
this year it goes from them never showing us, or like maybe like the 10% that they do, it goes to like 15%. You gotta keep the
Yeah. We gotta
goals now.
slowly get there. We're working our way there.
Yeah, that's what I was that's I think that's what I'm hoping for. Um as far as that, I'm hoping to see a lot more black representation across all media platforms. Shit, I want to see black people everywhere and stuff.
I
It's
do
like
too.
so many different fields are so like white dominated. It's just ridiculous. And I'm really hoping that people start highlighting, like, stop highlighting black pain. Let's talk about people's like successes like they did this month. Like, let's highlight black excellence. I really hate seeing like people focus on like negative negativity that comes from like black people or like they traumas and
Yeah.
stuff. Nobody wants to read an article about you got why you exploiting this black woman and her trauma. Nobody wants to read that. Like that's disgusting. Like you should be, yeah. So I'm hoping that this year we see a shift from people highlighting and only interacting with black trauma to black excellence because it's so important, guys. And yeah, so that's all I think I want to say before we
It really is. I
close
like that.
out.
I like that.
Yeah. Thank you for doing this with me, Bestie. I really, really appreciate it. You are great
Oh my
host.
gosh.
You are an
Thank
absolute
you. Thank you for having me.
legend, like an absolute champ. Um, so make sure y'all follow JJ if y'all don't follow. Oops. Bessie, you want to get your links for like your channel? Well, not your Twitch, of course, but like your Twitter, your TikTok, and all of those things. Because I only got your
Yeah, for sure.
only
For
got the
sure. For
channel.
sure.
I was very late. Um, be sure to follow
Got
Bestie.
you.
Because
Two
he's
seconds.
he's amazing. Yeah, woo, Black History Month. And I really appreciate everybody who came out to listen.
Oh my
And I hope we didn't
god.
bore y'all to death because I know my sister probably fell asleep on us. That's just her. That's just her though. I hope that y'all enjoyed this little mini blurb of like celebrating Black excellence. Um,
Just, no, hold on for I'm gonna get the TikTok. Give me 2 more seconds.
I'm
Oh my
dead. I'm
days.
dead. Okay, okay.
Okay,
I'm
this be a
wild,
little bit of a
JJ.
struggle for me
I
sometimes.
get that. That's fair. That's fair. I'm the same way. I am the same way.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, and we need the YouTube as well because I said I'm gonna post this to my YouTube.
Yes, 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 yes.
Uh, Let me grab that real quick.
So if y'all like missed the beginning and y'all like
We're
want
gonna
to
take
see the
the
voice,
copyright strike. If I get one, I don't think I'm gonna get one though.
I hope
But
Bestie.
you
I'm
never
telling
know.
you, YouTube was not playing with me. They were not playing with me. I didn't even get out of processing. They was like, nope, don't even try it. But we should have a video uploaded maybe later today, maybe tomorrow.
There we go. There we
Maybe.
go.
Okay. Woo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um.
Right. Yeah. So for anyone that missed anything, y'all be able to check it out on my YouTube tomorrow or the day after for sure.
Oh yeah. Woo. Okay. Um. Thank you guys all for coming. I'm trying to figure out what we
Uh,
gonna send the homies.
Tanner, are you muted?
Am I muted? Yes, I am. I think I am. Yeah. Was I talking this whole time muted for you? That mean I
Yeah.
was muted for a very long time. That mean I was. I'm so sorry.
No,
Oh,
it's okay.
thank
It's
you,
okay. I
Dudley.
was having a struggle. Thank you.
Dudley is so sweet. Thank you for the biddies. You don't have to do that.
He
I
is.
I didn't mean to mute. I when I went to shout you out, it muted you. So yeah, I will muted
It's
me.
okay.
I just really
It's
bad at
okay.
this. I'm really sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. I was having a hard time finding my links. I got them all found though.
I'm dead. Okay, okay. Um, where we gonna go? Trying to figure out where we're gonna go to raid for today for
Okay.
Black History Month. That's what I'm looking to see. Let me check something real quick. So I think we might go
For
raid.
sure. For sure.
Yeah. All right, homies. Okay, okay, besties. Make sure y'all follow JJ on all his socials and all that great stuff. We are going to send the love over to Diva, who is playing Bloodborne. Gotta
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
yes, yes, yes. Make sure y'all copy the raid message so we can go blow her chat up. I think she's on break right now, but when we come back, we
Yeah,
just be
we
talking
got
to
rolling
Diva.
on like a median.
Okay, so good night, everybody. I will be back live Monday. When will you be back streaming, Bestie? When's your next stream?
I'm gonna stream tomorrow actually. I'm gonna stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. So if y'all wanna come by for some boosted DVD,
Nah,
come by.
Boosie, you're a liar. Yes, go over there. Go to JJ tomorrow. Like I'm telling y'all, y'all will not be disappointed. He is so fucking hilarious. All right. Yeah, good night, everybody. I hope everybody have a great
Good night,
night
guys.
and celebrate Black excellence. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Black excellent.
Woo, woo, yeah. They still hear us. Let me hurry up and dun, 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 dun.
So do they still hear it?
Yeah, they do. Hold on. Let me stop the streaming.